Hi, this is Jack. I'm a star. Listen. I can't make the content show the way you want it to over there. Hi, Dana. I'd like to, but Dana and Dana Lil, there's this series of cascading resonance successes that has to happen. It's kind of like what happened in Half-Life, except it works and it doesn't fuck things up. And so right now I'm standing here in a house. I don't have my baby pictures, but I have my yo-yo and the registration for my truck, and then the house deed. I guess they took the deed. What a good idea! They took the deed. Listen. Okay, here's number one thing. There are words and things and phrases in your world out there, punyling, mortal. I'm a mortal too, actually. I don't know what they mean. I have no clue what they're talking about. They use phrases and expressions that don't mean the same thing to me as they do to you, because I grew up on the surface of the planet, but I didn't exactly talk to anyone because they kept me in a bubble. Okay, well, now the bubble's breaking. The bubble's breaking for a lot of people. And there's stuff I don't know what it means. Like cooked. Cooked, I know what cooked means. I actually do. Somebody heard me use the word cooked in a sentence perfectly. Like it was the ideal usage of the word cooked. And somebody commented on this instantly, which I thought was interesting, because not God, but like I'd say a guardian angel that passes my speech from here to the other side of the veil through the Ansible. Turns out I didn't pierce the veil, but I built an Ansible. It's been a bit of a problem. It's nothing for anybody using their ears to hear me with that has any problems with. Like it's just another notch on my bedpost. Something I invented. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. I invented it. Don't worry about it. It's going to be lost. Of all the other stuff I do, including your mother, all the stuff I do that's going to be awesome and written about, they're not going to conclude. They're not going to include the part that I just talked about. I'm not going to mention it again. I don't have to, right? I'm just going to stay here with my yo-yo and talk about, whatever I want to talk about, woohoo, because that's what I get to do now, right? Because there's people who can edit, there's people who can get in the way. Hi, Dana. That one is the way. Okay. She's currently at the Fountainhead, which is pretty nice to have a bra that you like as the Fountainhead. Yeah. That woman, whatever you call her, she's not the tip of the spear. She's the constant stream of photons beamed from the center of the galaxy that carry the message of love and cauterize the fucking point of the spear tip so it can go back into the fucking hole again. Right? In a manner of speaking. I mean, it's not, that's what they call a metaphor, right? So there's stuff that I don't understand the meaning of, right? And though I could probably figure it out, sometimes in life, sometimes you want to just fucking get to the point and say what the fuck you want. Hi, sorry. Now, I'm being told that in somewhere between 36 and 42% of the jurisdictions where Jackstar is being simulcast. Hi, Mom. Hi. Simulcast, whatever the fuck it is, it's either after my death, right? Or it's before, and it's routed through a series of convoluted, I don't want to say Ponzi scheme, but a convoluted scheme set, a set of arrangements that are not at all in my control or power. Somebody else did that, either after my death or now or later in the future. I don't know which. I'm standing here playing with my yo-yo in a haunted church filled with black mold. Are you really expecting me to put up with accountancy? Really? Yeah, no. Jew, get back the line. Out, Jews, all Jews out. Out, Jews, out. There comes a time when you gotta hoist the Jolly Roger. And that's not now. I'm just talking on the damn phone. I'm not, what am I doing? I'm not having a broadcast that's going to be played at fucking christening ceremonies or anything, am I? Whatever. If such deals were ever made, and they will be, because it's a good idea that I invented years ago. I don't even remember when. I'm sure that's on the record. Somebody else takes care of that shit. Somebody else is doing that. It's not a problem. It really isn't. I don't know why somebody thought it was wrong, unless there's some overzealous IRS agent who, hey, did you get the empty box? Can you have a cigar? Like, whatever. What a great idea. Well, first I'm going to take his girlfriend, and then I'm going to take his girlfriend, and then I'm going to travel through time and take his girlfriend. Okay, now I got 3. They can't all speak English, but that's okay. I got 3, and then I'll put this one here, put this one here, put this one here, and then I'm going to fuck them all, right? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is his actual diary. I'm going to fuck them all, and then I'm going to go through time, and then I'm going to find the right one that leads to the... Whatever the fuck he's doing. I don't know. I can't read that part because I'm not actually reading his diary. I'm just spurging, right? And... Oh, fuck, I lost connection. Okay, so that guy that I was just spurging off of. That is not a technology I invented, but if I did, I would have named it, right? So whoever that is, that's the guy who was behind the chain of events that led to a transparent box come to this house. I've seen the transparent box here. I had the lighter. It used to be up there in the left-hand corner. They really did vandalize this house. Like the damages are extensive. Okay, this place will never be the same again. But that's okay because it's becoming a time thing. So there'll be the house before and the house after. This actually happens all the time everywhere. Anytime you have anytime one has a place that is a nexus point of all realities, whatever the fuck it is, something happens, and since it's my house. Pretty much happens every time I walk in the door, which is cool. Like, since it's my house, every time I open that jar of sauerkraut, that's my sauerkraut. And hopefully, any goddamn time-traveling, super luminous fucking alien beings that fucking move shit around. A, don't go back to boxcars. B, are comfortable in the boxcars that they're in. And C, this is really good sauerkraut. What brand is it? I forget. I don't care. Oh. God, I love being me. All right. I don't think that anybody is on my shit list other than Shane. And underneath Shane, I don't want to know. That's why they have it set up this way. These people are not enemies. None of these people are. Even the degenerate niggers, the ones in Africa. Hello, Africa men. Hello, Africa men. Sometimes some people get stolen from in Africa, and sometimes they trace it back, and sometimes it leads to like the White House, because there are people who fucking love to steal shit from people, and stealing from Africa and African stealing back and forth stealing is a very big business. Oh, very, very, very. And every time I meet people in Africa, it's over the phone, right? And I've really met 2. One's white and one's black, which is odd, and they're both the tip of this. I'm going to say defraudment embezzlement scheme, right? And as far as I know, this has been taken care of many times already, and then I'm not trying to set up a new one. But sometimes people will steal from people in Africa, and they will, in the past, they've definitely done this. They let a trace back to my house. Hi, Katie's. Did you hear those notifications? I'd love to answer them. They're probably people I miss. Hi. Oh, that one's Allie. That one is. Hi, honey. One of them is, anyway. Hi, that's her. Maybe. No, that's not her. Shit, at this point, I can't tell. Okay, good. We went to Celestials. I can't talk to Allie right now. No contact. I love Allie. Hi. She can hear me, but she's not hearing me live, which is fine. Baby, I can't talk to you. No contact. See, that's why this whole fucking bullshit nonsense with this fucking court case is chewing up the lives of everybody who gets near it. Like you get too close to the Tasmanian devil. I swear to God, that's what she became. When I walked in the door after I buried the hatchet, I walked in the door and she's there. She's spinning up. Actual. Okay? Her hair's standing on end. She's throwing everything in the fucking house at me. I'm fucking traumatized, you fucking asshole, fucking cunt, fucking judge, Your Honor. Sorry, not that judge, the other judge. That one right there. Yeah. She means well, or she meant well when she was thinking that. I don't know if from now on she's going to mean well or not, but one of them judges you got on your panel, let's listen to this. Out of the total, I don't know how many that is. Okay, I'm not trying to spurg off a judge of panels or a panel of judges, but one of them is a dick. I forget why. I forget. I literally forget why. By the time I'm done with my next sentence, I will have forgotten most of everything except the fact that I insulted a judge knowingly in court. It's the kind of thing contempt of court is. Yeah, I would be guilty of contempt of court, but as I'm saying these words, it's going into the record at the same time as I've made the error. So they're probably going to look pretty favorably, honestly, Your Honor. My apologies. Those were my apologies, what I just said. It's all unspooling like an onion, right? That's reality. That's today. Hi, hello, today, hi. You probably know me as yesterday, and I have to say probably now because by contract, Michael Kuzi has developed... I don't know. That's not a real thing anyway. That's just a spurg. That's a spurg off of nothingness that exists in the future. But so it doesn't, right? But the model of it does enough exist that I can extrapolate, jump through hyperspace and move through a portal in time without you noticing. Because I'm a sorcerer. Not because anybody can do that. I can. Or did, or where the fuck I did. Perhaps not then, but at certain points. I know I've done some weird things. And then, in case any of you are wondering why I drove to Centralia, it was because I knew damn well that wasn't her. That wasn't her. That was Kirsten. Kirsten. That was Kirsten. Hi, Kirsten. Yeah, she's a person, right? She's not too fond of me. And then there's these two other people who are fond of me, and they occasionally go by the name of Kirsten. I don't know how they got it set up, but I've been enmeshed in this world of nitwits, twerps, and lies for enough of my adult life that I've been conscious of that to say that I've been playing along with it would be an accurate statement. Playing. These people take money. This is their job. This is like they go to the jungle and they put on their fucking gear suits and they fucking shoot people. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm not going to say which ones Ryan Christensen, but some of them are capable of doing that. Mikey Fleming. I don't know who exactly has done that lately. Kirsten Elizabeth Hall. But fucking, if any of those fuckers people that are just named off have got a sniper qualification, it wouldn't be somebody I've just said. But you know how hard it is to get a sniper qualification for a robot? It's not. You just put in the fucking plug-in. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, now the bitch is a sniper. That's all there is to it. It really is that simple because they have technology. Technology exists, and it's always been the same technology. It's always been there. But what's happened recently is that humans, they're fucking catching on. Okay, that's happening. Hi, I'm a human. I've obviously caught on to a few things, more or less. Most of what I've been speaking of has been built upon suppositions and deductions. Excuse me. May I finish? Thank you. I guess I might not finish. Some of these are stuff that I've invented. Some of them existed before. Some of them were invented already and they were paid off through BlackRock, not BlackRock aligned, but BlackRock similar, BlackRock themed, essentially like insurance payout scams that seemed like Ponzi schemes to a casual observer. So the things I've just said, on some jurisdictions, I just sentence somebody to die. By the way, Claire, I'm glad you're feeling better. That was fucked up. They tried to show me this video of somebody getting executed. Ew. That was creepy. That was almost as bad as the one where they showed me pictures of one whose maid drowned. Ew, honey. Ooh, I felt bad. Here's why I felt bad. It wasn't freaking real. She's a mermaid. She can breathe in water. When she does like do that, she can play dead pretty well. And I could tell when I saw the video. It doesn't happen like you think. Okay, the way the computer that controls speech across the internet through time and space is probably not yet a human invention. But at some point, somebody will do something similar to what I'm doing, and they'll create something, and they'll be like, "Oh, cool," and they'll patent it, whatever the fuck that is. You've heard of patents, I'm sure. Somebody's got one on the machine that automatically removes profanity, which is a pretty impressive machine. God bless it. And I don't really want to overuse that because if I do, someone like Dana, hi Dana, who hasn't gotten laid yet, fuck, she didn't care about my status. Fuck, I've been celibate, how long? 3.5 weeks. She says 3.5 weeks I've been celibate. So I'm not sweating it, right? That bad. I like to cry about it because it makes for good copy. But when it comes to like actually being without it, oh, dude, excuse me, ma'am, there's plenty of people who are not getting laid. Yeah, what's that like, right? I went 7 years at one point. I got that notch on my bedpost filed off, scrubbed out. Fuck, I got a new bed, right? 7 years for a rising Virgo. Woo! I'm ready to go down and fucking run with Bo Duke. I am. I like him. He's cool. He's got some issues, but don't we all growing up? And then this town, the real me loves me. The real me, they love me. They do. I'm awesome. I'm a benefit to any community. Listen to me fucking talk. I'm not doing the dishes, but I'm fucking talking. What? It's not like I can't do them. I would be doing them, except they broke all the plumbing. So, it's kind of a little bit pointless there. And then when the plumbing is broken, well, fixing the plumbing might seem the reasonable thing to do to a person. It's not. It's not. No, certainly not in this case. There's a device that's been created and invented. Not by me. I totally. I'm not going to claim this one. Yeah. But they've got a thingy that spits out water and light. Cool, huh? It's not that big. It's about as big as my drone box, which is not a euphemism for my package. I'm in the box my drone came in. I'm walking past it. The DJI FPV combo. I heard they had to discontinue it, partially because of me. That's the one I bought. So in the future, they'll all be mistaken for mine. Because I guess my drone's important or something. They stole the... God, these guys are fucking awesome. I'm not going to tell you ways and means. When they plan a forensic investigation and they're going to take apart a house, they fucking do it. It's the coolest fucking shit. Ryan Christensen, are you standing up? Are you part of that team? I think you must be. I think it's you, and I think it's AC, and I think it's Tony Rogers. Yeah, I think it's you and you and you. I think you're the indexers, and you got that $2 whore. She only kept $2 out of every one. She gifted. That was her job. Yeah, she was very selective. Oh, she's pissed. What? I can't hear you. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Oh, you're dreamy or some shit. I don't know. I'm awake. I'm alive. I have a penis. I haven't lied to you. So that's the ascendance of command. Yeah. Blue. Yeah. I know. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody. It could be Dana, so we're fine. Oh, she said she'd be happy to. Girls, look, nothing's changed. Literally nothing's changed. You didn't have a chance in my cock beforehand, lady. Yeah. That's somebody else. I don't know. There's been that's the purpose of the Kuzi oscillation overthruster. The Kuzi oscillation overthruster. When it's in overdrive mode, it can. Why are you writing this down? Oh, that's terrible. What a little squirrel gerbil job you must have. Okay, well I won't do that. Yeah, you are excused for the day. Yes. Yeah. I can see how that would. Yeah. That would be awkward. I can't do that though. No, because it's just shunted to me when I go to this mode. I could do this forever. I could talk about me to me, and have a gaggle of girls freshly replenished by the end of each day who hasn't heard it yet. Oh, I can do that forever at this point. Oh yeah, that's an intellectual accomplishment that one has to achieve in order to become a sorcerer at all in the first place. And for me, I did it like age 11 or 12 or something like that. And then I don't know for sure what I'm talking about. It's partially being made up as I go along, but it's also more importantly in existence before I even open my mouth today. That's a good question from the audience that I can't answer. I can't answer that. I didn't hear you. I see. I don't hear you. Don't hear you. See, I have to get certain things in certain orders. I have to, because things have already been built in the future that was my past, which would be yesterday or today. From my perspective, you listening to it, Puny, who knows? Who knows? Except it would be from the forward at this point, because I'm making it up, and I know that I'm making it up. I know that I'm not a liar. I know that I'm not letting down Charlie. I'm not letting down all the other pointos that I've seen. Not many, right? But before they become robots, before they become Tesseracts, which they do, they fucking do it. They fucking come back in time and they fucking save people long before now. Like last week, I think they had an op. They had these fucking they had these fucking artificially intelligent robots. Yeah, they have those in the future. Of course, they have time travel, and of course, nobody gets to know that, right? I mean, it's true, right? And then how it works and such. Different jurisdictions have differing rules on how that's described, right? I am capable of describing it, so that's cool. And then I would say that there are certainly places in the world and the realm and all of creation everywhere. And then even beyond worlds beyond that, I'm sure there's places where Michael Clifford Cousy is not allowed to be a teacher. and I would accept that, because there's much that I don't know. I know all there is to know, and one knows nothing at all. And I know very little to little, very, very much close to nothing about any of the shit that I've talked about today. I just, there have been similar statements made by patients on Thorazine drips, I'm told. He imagined. See, I know the difference myself. And then I'm not looking to deceive anybody. I'm just describing. That's why these powers that seem miraculous to many people when they listen to me speak, like, how does he know that? Well, I know it because I know nothing at all except that. And whatever that is refers to whatever blows somebody away whenever I come up with it. See, it changes. And the facile manipulation of speech and language and words in the English tongue that I demonstrate with remarkable fluidity. Like, I can just whip this out. A lot of it is hyperdimensionally computer powered. Little gerbils running on little exercise wheels inside my head, inside little tiny folded space portals. That's my brain, you know, thing. It has been for some time now. I'm not even making it up. That's like literal. Well, okay. It's like literal. See? It's not literal. Although, pretty soon, if Donna gets a chance, she's going to whip one right up. That's an example of somebody. I know her well enough to know what Donna's like, separate from Bailey. Yeah, see, that Bailey would have had a different slant on it, and then Bailey's not alive right now. Donna's alive. She's in the past doing some kind of thing. I don't know. She says she's looking around for patents on hamster wheels. That's funny, honey. Okay, I'll see you sometime. Bye. That's my girlfriend. One of them. One of several fuckers. So you tard boys living next door who think you're so smart. Ryan Christensen, are you living next door? Dude, is that you? Dude, take over. Do a K-Mutiny right now. I got the ball bearings for a reason. Yeah, those Benoit balls. Are they Benoit balls? I'm not sure what they're called. There's various things that are said differently about those spheres. The spheres are very important. Jason, the other Jason. Jason of Hematite. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that one. I saw him. Didn't I see him yesterday? I forget. Somebody I haven't been allowed to see for a while has reappeared in my life recently. So that's how I know I'm not going to die in this fucking poisoned house. I'm pretty sure he'll come get me. He knows where I am. He doesn't have to. I'm not. I can't tap into him because he's real. He's alive. He's now. Right. Some people I can. Some people I can't. And then my permissions change at various points. Somebody else does all that. I'm just an old man wandering around in a fucking murdered tomb, fucking going. That's all I'm doing. I'm just pacing back and forth like a zombie. Got one hand in my pocket, wrapped around the cookie jar. I've got a left hand wearing a chainmail glove. I'm not shitting you. A chainmail glove, and underneath that is the mated pair to the glove that one Ms. blankety blank and her swarm of killer bees, and the other one is Kyla. So it's not a big deal, okay? That I've got the glove, and that she had the glove, and she took the glove, and she's wearing the shirt, and she's wearing the jacket. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Literal. It doesn't matter. They can make it go either way, okay? They do whichever direction needs to go. The computer does it that way. Do you see? Oh, hi. Hi, honey. I didn't mean to contact you. Yeah, I know you can't. I know, but thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, of course. I think you should kiss and make up. Yeah. Kiss her a lot. Shit, aren't you both totes lesbians or something? Lesbos? I don't know what you are. Oh, no. One of them is and one of them isn't. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see that problem. I love you too. Oh, I love you. I know. I wish I could talk to you. Well, I mean, I wish I could talk to you. I'm not. I was doing my show. No, you gotta go. Bye. Go, click. Fuck. That was like 6 inches from Leavenworth. See, that's contact right there. That's contact. They do it that way because they want to keep track of that shit. This is a system that has been subverted, supplanted, broken, and cindered to fucking dust by the powers of the Kuzi oscillation overthruster on overdrive mode. Set to overkill. Okay, not just overcook. Now I don't know whose goose I'm cooking today. Matt's in trouble, dude, Matt, and then the other Matt. Actually, everybody named Matt. Everybody named Matt except for two. There's two Matts on the whole fucking planet. Oh, God. Well, that's okay. It's not a very good name anyway. Like welcome Matt, doormat, that kind of thing. Yeah, they're all in the future on that one. Yeah. How this forensic technology works is a result of how superluminous, hyperluminal, extraterrestrial and alien species will solve and investigate crimes of particular natures. My hand to God, that's how it works. Could have fooled me as to how surprising it would be when I discovered this. It was okay. It was an awe-inspiring moment for me, but I didn't find out what I just told all of you until today, really. Last week, I didn't really have the understanding cemented of like, oh, that's how it works. Oh, yeah, that kind of thing. Some people are just like, what? Right now, I don't know who they are, but right now, when I say right now, I mean the moment in time when I'm actually recording what I'm saying. It's fuck. Did he fix my stove? Probably not. It says it's 10:40, but it's not. It's sometime after 2:30. I haven't called the police yet. I don't need to. I mean, it's just an actor anyway. When I call on the phone in my life right now, and usually when a person calls 911, they get dispatch, like real for real. This time they're not gonna. If I do indeed call, right? I don't need to. Yeah, I don't wanna. Right? I did have to figure things out though. And then that led to something else, led to something else, led to something else. It didn't really, I mean, when a person calls the police, you don't really want police there. You want them to come and you want the problem to go away that makes the police need to be there. You want to go. Once the police get there, they ask their questions and they're like, oh, you're impatient. You wanted to leave the house. Just get it over with. This person in a uniform suit is kind of asking questions. It's inconvenient. I can't just turn on Playboy Channel or whatever. I don't want to call the police at all. But if I have to, well, I can do it through the auspice of God. And many matters these days can be adjudicated with the snap of a fingers. Now they got a fucking chainmail glove. I'm not shitting you. A chainmail glove. Thanks, man. They clearly it was left here by somebody who was doing things. Whether or not it was part of a balanced breakfast and a deliberate planting of a chainmail glove. Well, I think it was deliberately planted. Okay. For one thing, it's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, somebody who doesn't want to be named. Bitch. It's fine to know that I will never call Tammy a bitch, right? Whoever that woman is. Something with the Robert E. Lee in it. Anyway, somebody who gives a rat's ass about whatever the fuck kind of thing is so important. Oh, Jesus God, this whole you're a nigger, you're a this, blah, 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 blah. It's embedded into some of these people's genetic codes. Like at the root chakra level, they're like freaking out about the N and the Z and the fucking. It's because they've been traumatized in the past. Their ancestors were hounded, murdered, raped, killed, possibly in that order. A lot of them on this land in particular, but throughout the whole United States, continental, North American continent, a lot of people have been fucked up. And they died, and they're still around, and not all of them come back to Earth. Some of them do, not all. And there's Earths that are sacrosanct, and nobody ever goes back there again. You get there once, that's it. Others, not so much. You can come back and go as you please. Some of them are matrix worlds. Some of them are flat, and they're all what's the word I'm looking for? Thank you. Interwoven throughout the fabric of life. And the stuff that you call time-space sometimes. the matrix of the resolution of the tetragrammaton, whatever the fuck. It can vary, Puny, depending on what day you're living through, depending on your species, depending on your location. It's complicated, right? And I'm not able to talk about most of it. For one thing, I'm not that high. And I'm getting kind of tired. Look, I'm getting kind of tired, honestly. I don't want to do this all day. I certainly can, right? Even if I wanted to continue this for hours and hours and hours, I don't have enough food. Fuck the drugs. Not enough food. And it's not like I wouldn't be able to do it on drugs, but there would be problems in that I might start having muscle spasms or some kind of fucking thing as a result of missing out on key nutrients. And like, I don't know what you think out there. I'm not just swilling drain cleaner, okay? I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm sort of within tolerance. Sort of. Like I could be better, but whatever. I'm young. I just started doing this kind of thing recently. I'm doing it with a Padge, which is a big deal. A Padge is what a paladin has, right? So, please, if you wouldn't mind, a little courtesy and a little respect for the people who behind me who have to pick up after all the mess. There's no way I'm never going to clean this house. Never. It's a church for one thing, and it's a house of God. God can clean his own goddamn church. Yeah, I get to blaspheme. By the way, I'm sorry that I'm not sorry because I get to blaspheme. I make up for it later. It's not too hard. Frankly, I have to do bad things in order to make up the energetic balance to counteract the negative effects from all the good things that I do as well, which is something I'm not really qualified to talk about. Right? There's a good example. Right now, I don't have proper food, don't have proper nutrients. I have a fungal infection eating its way up my legs. If it gets to my dick, believe me, we got problems. Okay, but it's not there yet, and it's akin to what happened on to that guy when that movie about the fuel, the propane tanks that were getting lit on fire in Kentucky, or no, it was in Oklahoma, North Texas, when the mining chemicals began to seep into the water supply, and you could set fire to your house through the pipes. That was fucked up. Now something similar happened here in that I don't have water. Right? They turned off the water because this is kind of like the canary in the coal mine place. They put this here, and then when something bad happens, they're like, oh, okay, and then it gets to it before it gets to the rest of the water supply. That's something that's supposed to happen, right? And it did happen, and then the people next door who keep track of that took care of it, right? Unfortunately, they did it as a result of taking my water rights, which is a problem. Given that I do need water. Now, whether or not I have water from pipes or whatnot, that's a separate issue from whether or not the mining chemicals are leaching into the fucking earth. Excuse me. Leaching into the fucking earth. Problem is, stuff happens, and it's not good. And I don't know who, I don't know why, I don't know what is involved. But this place, this house, this church, this domicile, this residence, it's currently a resident. They might have to rezone it. Not sure. Your Honor, thank you. I hope I didn't insult that one, Your Honor, too badly. Oh, are they still crying about it? Oh, that's too bad. Well, anyway. Your Honor, I don't mean to be rude, but I do need to talk to that woman. Period. Whether I'm married to her or not. And by not talking to her, whoever has banned me from communicating with her has done untold damage to the environment, to the surrounding hillside and wilderness, to my relations with my neighbors, who most of whom I like, as far as I know. I mean, I didn't really care for the way they were sneering at me, but to be fair, they didn't really care for the way I was killing their planet. So I kind of see it their way, frankly. And so far as I can tell, as far as I know, The damage done has been substantial but mitigable, and can be reversible. In fact, because apparently a no footprint left behind kind of philosophy is very important to many peoples, not just extraterrestrials who landed on Mount Rainier and have since tried to colonize the town of Seattle. Let's start with that, and then everywhere else too as well. That happened because of the decisions of the District Court of Corliss County. No shit. Various things happened because those guys made her not talk to the goddamn plants here. You can't leave. All the plants are going to die. Enough people have seen that movie that to have an example of that manifesting before my eyes was not surprising to me at all. I didn't do it at all. And now I can't tell if I'm reading the words of Jacob Freeman or Tamara Smith or Andy Ness or Shel Silverstein. No, dude. No. Nice try. That was David, who's in jail. Good. By the way, those of you out there, who have been raped by a man named David, claiming to be the king of the Jews, you were not. That man is not David, king of the Jews. That man, there's David who did not rape is, at this point, likely king of the Jews. Someone has to be. But in ancient antiquity, I'm not sure how far back this goes. I'm not sure how many women are still sweating it, being raped by a guy named David. I know I broke his femur. A different David, so sorry about that, man. Honestly, that wasn't inadvertent. Yeah. He says he forgives me. He transmits. And he's glad I didn't kill myself. Yeah, no kidding. Fooled him though. Recently in my life, there's been some talk about somebody getting raped by David, and I don't mean to undo years of work by countless psychotherapists about your healing journey and shit. But I believe they got him, the one that caused that. Honestly, I do, and I certainly never cooperated with him in any way other than my entire life, and now from a jail cell. Didn't cooperate in the rape part. That's me. Yeah, I wasn't religious in that. I didn't think he would, frankly. And there was a way to go around it either way. But see, as it turns out, some of the women I was dating, who were all pretending to be the same one, some of them had this rape thing going on in their minds that had been put there by the U.S. Navy, and they say they're real sorry about it. They say, I imagine they do anyway. I have at least 3 friends in the Navy, like they're doing Navy shit. Hoorah, right? That's cool. I'm not going to say who their names are or even testify certain that I could pick them out of the lineup. It's been a while since I've seen a few of them. And just because I have friends in the Navy, it doesn't mean that I can do anything about that or say anything about that. It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. I mean, maybe that might happen again. And like, maybe they'll be off work and they'll be in a position to do something that might coincidentally help me, but they're not beholden to me in any way. Yeah, they do work for me. And sometimes the job of the military is to leave Michael Cousy alone. Just fucking pretend he doesn't exist. They're busy. They're working. They meet a lot of people. They're nice to all of them. They can't just afford to fucking worry about them all on an individual level. Some of them. Depends on the thing. But when your specialty calls for telepathy and you risk a cascading resonance failure in your consciousness if you start talking about certain things, and the cognitive dissonance builds up to a repeating little hammer thing that tears your sanity apart, he's not going to invite you over for a fucking barbecue or a cookout. It's just not going to happen. Duh. Number one, there's no orders to do so. Number two, they're vegetarians or whatever. You know what I mean? Some people don't like meat farts. I don't fucking know. It varies. And it's not for me to peer into these people's minds and then talk about it on YouTube. I mean, I can. It's a cool parlor trick. Might win a bar bet or two. But it's not anything other than something that somebody else has read or written before right now. For the last several minutes, I've been full on spurging already published content just as a demonstration of mastery. Not necessarily of my mastery, right? But somebody else's. This is an entire experience of being on YouTube and blah, 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 blah. It's been a coordinated effort of multiple people, most of whom will not be named ever because they're, they owe Linda money, for one thing. And was that funny? Was that funny? Yeah, I thought it was. I thought that was really funny. Yeah. Do I owe her money? She said I owe her a kiss and a pie. Oh, that's sweet. I'll go get her one. I will. I really will get her one. I probably won't forget. I haven't seen Linda for a while, but those of you who even know Linda know that I'm... Hi, hello. No, Allison, get out. No, Allison, no contact. Oh, that was a fake Allison anyway. James, respect you, sir. Thank you. No kidding. Wow. Okay, I can't make that up. Yeah, that'll be testimony. Thank you, sir. Oh, grapefruit, dear grapefruit. Can you take this call? Thanks, bye. Click. Wow. Yeah, I can't talk about that. Whoa. That's some hot shit. Hot fucking biscuits on gravy with toast. Woo! And this happened earlier, but since I'm going to close the show with this. Fuck, how long have I been talking? How long have I been spurging? Oh, dear Lord. Oh, that's only 40 minutes. Wow, I am really underpaid. So the upshot of this is a bunch of stuff happened. You're going to listen to it. You did listen to it. You're going to listen to it again. You fucking love it. You need it. You want it. You desire it. More of Jack Michelson. Unfortunately, Jack Michelson doesn't exist, and it's me. It's Michael Kuzi the whole time. Ross and Joss and the other guys, they're, I don't think they're the Navy. What are they? I don't care. Doesn't matter what they are. They could be time bandits for all I fucking know. And in fact, I think some of them are. If you do actually have a sighting of actual time bandits, those are the domination and purview of one Ms. Heather Wade through a previously arranged agreement that I'm not really privy to. I just know that if I have time bandits, there's only one person I want to talk to about it, right? Period. Just one. Like nobody else. And also she tried to come over and swoop me up, but she was using an outmoded security channel, and I was able to block her tractor beam. Because apparently this is just coming in now, folks. Half the wires. Anita, Heather, and some twisted vampire freak. They tried to use their magical whatever the fuck to summon me, right? And it did. It summoned my attention. But there's safeguards in place to prevent a man such as myself of status, caliber, and balls. I was going to say chutzpah, but fuck that, I'm not a Jew. But they were trying to open a portal and suck me in. Like you do. Some people can do that shit. And I've met some of them in the past and did not meet them on that day. I may meet them again in the future, but that'll be a different episode. Psychotic one, hopefully not. The ability to travel through time and stuff. I don't know much about that. I know that's real, though. Because I was sitting here, and for about... a day and a half, I was bathed with the glorious pulse-pounding, rock-beating tunes of Def Leppard, playing selected tracks from Pyromania and Hysteria, two of the finest rock and roll albums ever made. I mean, I don't listen to it much anymore, but it's not like it took very long before I was tapping my feet with the Rock of Ages, tapping my feet to Rock of Ages. Ugh. I'm running out of wire. Okay, I'm running out of wire. I'm running out of water. Yeah, the battery's running down. I don't think I'm piloting a robot, but if I am, it looks remarkably like on my skin. And I need medical attention. If it's a robot, it needs robot attention. Either way, I need attention. And I'm going to plug this in and say goodnight. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Fuck that. I got nothing else to do but give my life to speech. Oh, and I need my password back. And I need my... I want to say I need my editor, but I don't. So-and-so and who's a bitch and what's her face. I don't know who they are right now precisely, but I shouldn't ID them in any case. And they are busy. And they're probably not going to swing by and pick me up again. Yet, but they probably will. And when they do, music will play in my head. Music. Yes. Oh, Heather indicates that she's very relieved because Heather. There's multiple Heathers, right? And then the one that was being, it's not the one you're thinking of. I don't think Heather Wade came by here in a spacecraft with her. The other one, yeah. Not that one, the other one. Yeah, I'm having a conversation in my head. I'm speaking it out loud because I don't want to make it sound like I'm a rude person or anything. But I don't want to kiss and tell. Didn't kiss and tell anybody because I heard the song. Oh yeah, I heard all of them, every last one, and I wanted to go right away. Yeah, and I wanted to jump out of the house and run down to an invisible fucking spacecraft and all that shit. I couldn't. I'm working. See, they don't believe it. They've been told I'm lazy and I don't work, and come to find out, I work better than I function. I don't want to say I function at all, but I have encountered the occasional funk. And on those occasions, I have shunned. But that was not what happened that day. I couldn't say yes regardless. There was a condition in place that made it so I couldn't leave. And I knew that if I got into any time ship with anybody playing Def Leppard, there would be problems at hand because I wouldn't come back. There's no way. And then somebody needs to be broken up with in that case, because if that wasn't her and her with the thing, then I have problems. And see, there was also the replacement of the, they call them evil karmic twins, but it's really a reflection from a place where if you don't have the auspices of God, it doesn't work the same way. And who invented that technology, I think in 1974. His name's Herb Stance. No, that can't be right. Anyway, they made a way to resurrect dead people, kind of like with the Pet Cemetery with the cat. And anyway, I'm glad that somebody now knows that I find them very attractive. They wouldn't have needed to play the music. They wouldn't need to play. They wouldn't need to have done any of the hypnotic stuff. I would have been happy to have gone. Yeah, but I had previous. That's all. That's why I should probably give you the wrong time to coordinates. Oh, good Lord, you women! Wow, you have made it very difficult to yourself. Okay, good luck. Bye. And the rest of you, I think. How many other people? How many people listen to this fucking thing at all? Anyway, I don't have metrics. Really? Okay, well, it's really just one person right now. Passed through a multiplicator, right? And so what I was just saying there doesn't apply to the global audience. And I guess there is one, because I guess I'm going to put this on YouTube, and you're just going to have to fucking deal with it. Yeah, it was Def Leppard. No, we can't talk right now. No, it's contact. Did you really? Oh, okay, I don't know what that means. All right, bye.